All NEET aspirants, you are listening to podcast Botany for NEET by S. Ramakrishna. Keep the NCERT 11th biology open with you. The delivery aligns with the textual lines by unraveling all the knots of the text. And finally, at the end of the podcast, you are going to familiarize with the content in between the lines. And you can recall the logic that delivered to you at the time of examination is an easy process, because it is not possible to recall the sentences you underlined at the time of examination. If you understand the concept deeply, connecting to the answer under the pressure is an easy process. So, listen with attention, don't skip, don't scroll, and today let's begin with the topic, that is photosynthesis. In very first paragraph, all organisms, including human being, depend upon the plants for food to meet their needs. Where do plants get food? Plants make or synthesize the food by a process, it is photosynthesis. Making and synthesis scientifically are not so precise. Making is a general term and synthesis is a scientific term, because simpler molecules are converted into complex molecules in various biochemical reactions. So plants synthesize the food through photosynthesis. They are autotrophs. All organisms depend upon plants directly or indirectly, which are heterotrophs. So there is a selfish and beneficial. Plants synthesize the food is a selfish for sake of the plant, and we depend upon the plant. It is a beneficial aspect. Next, use of light energy by green plants to convert into chemical energy to synthesize the organic compound is the basis of life on earth. How it is the basis of life on earth? It is the primary source of all food. That should not mean that all food prepared by the plants. It is the primary source of all food. Second, it is the source of atmospheric oxygen. Oxygen it is evolved. Next, so it is a physico-chemical process. Endergonic process, energy it is consumed. Anabolic process, simpler molecule converted into complex molecule. In this oxidation reduction process, oxidation of water, reduction of carbon dioxide, which is reductant, that is water is reductant, which is oxidant, carbon dioxide it is oxidant. So immediate source of energy for all organisms, that is heterotrophs, the food. Ultimate source of energy for all organisms including plants, it is sun energy. Next, if there were no oxygen to breathe, what happens? If there were no oxygen to breathe means no oxidation of food. No oxidation of food in respiration means no release of energy. No energy available means the cell functioning is going to be impaired. Next, do write the equation 6CO2 12H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O 6O2. In reactant side 6CO2 12H2O. In product side C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. In reactant side in 12H2O there are 12 oxygen. This 12 oxygen, 100% of this oxygen recovered in product side where 6O2, that is oxygen. So the 100% oxygen in case of the water recovered in case of the product side in the form of atmospheric oxygen. Next, in reactant side 6CO2, that is 12 oxygens. The 12 oxygen 100%, that is the 12 oxygen recovered in product side where 50% recovered in glucose C6H12O6, O6, 6 oxygen, 50% recovered. And water, product water, 6H2O, that is 6 oxygen recovered. So 100% of oxygens of the carbon dioxide, that is 6CO2, recovered in product side, 50% in glucose, 50% in water. such type of the questions. And I am signing off from this episode. We will see in case of the next episode. If you feel this approach is right, subscribe and share to the person those seriously preparing for NEET. So listen with attention, connect to the concept to recall the answer at the time of examination.